Hello and welcome back to King Chaos Gaming. My name is Chaos and this is Niche, a genetic survival game. So last time we actually had a rover come in named Rare or Rare. I'm gonna call her, I think I want to call her Rare. I don't know why. And I'm gonna make her middle gem blue because I like that. But so we had Duckweed breed with Isis, who's passing away soon. Bark and Kuro were actually able to have a child who has the claw, like mutated the claw. Her name is Luana, and I'm gonna change that name. She has a spiky body. She is the first 4 creature, like 4 strength creature. She's the strongest creature currently, and she also can collect, so she's going to be really helpful. She can fish. She has odor disguise, which is great. So I'm gonna rename her. And also, her blood clotting is regular, which is nice. We're gonna change her name, and I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna name her Oak. I'm gonna name her Oak because she's gonna grow up nice and strong and tough and resilient with that high strength. But nobody has turns, so I'm gonna pass the day. And the genetics menu went into effect, which is exactly what I wanted. And look at that baby. Poison fangs. Perfect. The eyes are like becoming an issue because like she may have normal eyes, but like the short-sighted eyes keep getting passed because I took the normal eyes out because I was trying to get other things. So a lot of their children have normal, who have are nearsighted or have short-sighted eyes. Roanara, I'm gonna rename her. I don't know why, but I want to name her Twig, or Twiggy actually, because I don't know. Their faces are so slim when it comes to the poison fangs. It's like they have such slim faces that they just feel like a little like thinner. Everything's twiggy, I guess. So Isis is on her last day, and I think she is also the last child of she's the last child of Isla. Like I'll just take a peek at I'll take a peek. Isla, yes. Yeah, Isis is the last living child of Isla and Rorokir, which is really sad, but like, you know, it's the end of another generation. But she's going to drop a nest, and Duckweed's going to sit by her to make sure that the child is healthy when it comes out. Pine is here to oversee and also make sure that they have a clear connection back to the rest of the pack. And we're going to have Beechwood do her collecting because she's got that double. And Little Rocco is still out, and we're going to change her second gem over to orange. And she's going to collect. And then she's going to go and pick up some shells because she can. And so we're going to, of course, Little Flurry's out here enjoying herself. She's about to grow up, so she's taking on her adult responsibilities of making sure everybody has food. We're going to have Little Oak not repair the nest because she's not old enough. We're going to have her kind of like move out of the nest. And then we're going to have Bark have another child with Kuro. So they're gonna breed, and she'll repair this nest, and he'll clear out some more, which is great because it also gives us more material. Because we're gonna need to get another nest. Like we're gonna end up destroying that one when she's done with it, but either way. So we're gonna have Snowfall move out here a little bit, and he's gonna push farther. And little Rare is going to follow him, and I guess dig up some food. and also like peek in the grass with him. Make sure that they take advantage of all that. And then we're going to have duckweed. He can just like, you know, I don't know, I just moved him a little bit to see the other side. And then we're going to pass the day, and sadly Isis passed away. But her child has poison fangs without the genetics menu needing to take effect. And of course he's got the beak inactive, and it's a boy, and he's got regular hind legs, he's got normal eyes, he's got normal blood clotting, his genes are perfectly normal, and his mane is beautiful. I love him. He's a little spotty. But what did we unlock? We unlocked yellow eyes. That means someone was born with yellow eyes, and that means that their child was born with yellow eyes. He was born with yellow eyes and poison fangs, and this is just a day for poison fangs. I guess that's just what today is. Today is Poison Fang Day. But they had a child, Isis and Duckweed, and his name is Btw, and so we're going to honor his mother's family a little bit. Like, we're going to try and like maybe follow a certain, and we're gonna name him, we're gonna give him an I name. I think I want to name him Ivan. His name is Ivan. So Pine is getting pretty old, so she's going to kind of move back this way, and Duckweed's going to move right next to his son. And his eyes are fine, so like he'll be able to see the rest of the pack. So she's gonna move over, collect some. She's gonna come sit by the tree and by her daughter Bark and look at Bark's budding family. And Rocco is actually going to move a little bit away from the shore, maybe peek in more grass, and kind of move back towards her family because she misses them. Little Beechwood's gonna continue to do her job because she knows that she's good at it. And then little Twiggy is probably going to move more towards her parents because she doesn't know exactly what she's going to do yet. Flurry is gonna she grew up finally, and she's just going to continue to do her job because she knows how important it is. Everybody's gonna sniff around for a bit to see if there's anything that they need to be aware of. Of course, there is a mole right here, so we're actually going to have crows sneak in this grass and kill it. We are definitely going to have Bark slide over this way and collect that, and then peek in this grass. And since they know that what's out there, we're gonna go back to regular eyesight, of course. And there's a lot going on. We have this little baby, we have little Oak, and Oak's gonna start to move out. She's like, I'm strong, I can start to move out on my own, and she's going to take, I think she's going to take after her mother, especially because of those horns. So, I mean, because of her name. I'm sorry, like my brain got ahead of me. Because of her name, she's going to take after her mom, and that's why Rocco has her dad's style of gems, because she has the antlers, and she kept her name like his, more of a traditional game name, I guess, you know. So they have the same gem style. And then we have our little team of explorers, and Rare is going to collect while Snowfall keeps pushing towards the shore. He found another berry bush. I'm pretty sure I knew that was there and didn't look at it yet. But we're gonna pass the day. And it rained, which means rabbit. So Pine, who knows it's been a while since she went rabbit hunting, is gonna jump on this mound kill this mole and then kill this rabbit. So that we got that, and then she's gonna have her little granddaughter come over here and collect, and little Kook here, who honestly, I think Kook here is gonna take after his father too. He's going to I don't know, maybe he just feels a little bit of a connection with his father. So he's going to have the gems on the side, the orange gems on the side. But he's going to take his first move out of the nest, and his parents are going to watch as he takes his first steps out into the tribe. And of course Crow's going to move so he can collect the berries, because there's a lot to collect after the rainfall. So Beechwood definitely has her work cut out for her, so she's going to collect from that bush completely. And Rocco's of course going to come back and give her sister a hand. And Snowfall is going to peek at this grass, and I think there's a rabbit. No, it looked like something collected from that, which means that there is probably... No, it looked like it, but I don't know if it actually happened. Yeah, I was going to say, if it did actually happen, that would mean that there's a rogue. But, Rari's going to collect from this bush and peek in this grass. And there's not much else I can actually do, but we are going to have little Twiggy pop this way to light up more, and then we're going to have Bark. We're going to have Bark just park over here for a second and actually breed with him so they can have another child. And this time I'm actually going to take the Poison Fangs out because we have a lot of Poison Fangs, and I'm going to leave the claw in, but I'm going to pop those normal eyes in because I need to get normal eyesight back, because I do have a bunch of Poison Fangs, which means that I don't actually have the big nose to rely on when it comes to the other senses. So Duckweed, who is still over there with his son, they're going to start to move. Ivan is going to move this way while Duckweed actually destroys this nest and kind of like lights up the area so him and Ivan can make it back to the rest of the tribe. Twiggy is just going to scoot this way. And then we're going to pass the day. And nobody's really going to pass away super soon, but I do have to worry about that with Pine. Yeah, Pine is the only one who's actually passing away. And she's going to scoot this way, collect this grass, and that's going to be it. And then Oak's going to stay by her grandmother and just kind of like be with her on her final days. Twiggy's going to pick up this... Twiggy's going to pick up her acorn, and then I'm going to change her gem over to orange. I'm going to make sure everybody's gems are right. Oak is orange, and then we have Beechwood, who is orange in the middle, and I kind of just... I don't know, I guess I missed that. But, sorry. Yeah. Ivan is definitely orange in the middle. But, he's going to come scoot next to his father, now that he can move. And Duckweed's actually going to come out this way because he sees a berry bush and he's like, oh, it's been a while. I would love a berry snack. So Beechwood, who hasn't seen her sister Rocco in a while, is very happy that she's back on, like, towards the main part. And Rocco's like, oh, well, it's nice to see you, sis, but I got some moles to catch too. Those pesky moles, always just gathering around us. But in this turn, I will have Bark jump back to her nest, and she's going to watch from a distance as her mother actually passes away, and she'll be sad that she can't necessarily be with her on her last day. But Kook here, who feels a connection with his father, they both have nimble fingers and no paw. they're just gonna come and Kukir's gonna learn about collecting, and Kuro is going to kind of stay in the area but make sure that he can at least still pick up some resources maybe while his mate gives birth. So we have Twiggy, and Twiggy's gonna knock down some more acorns so that she can pick them up on her next turn. And then of course we have Flurry, who is going to do her duty and pick these berries, and then she might actually come this way for a little bit to see if she can like grab some berries from over here. But she has webbed hind legs, so her traveling speed isn't that great. We're gonna have Snowfall pop this way and see if I can get him like to cross the water. And then we're gonna have Rare continue to clear out, and she'll pick up this grass. And she is fully grown, so I'm gonna have her move next to him and they can breed. And then we're gonna pass a turn, and Pine passed away, which is sad, but on her passing, everybody is so glad that they had her as a leader for as long as they did. And Bark is kind of looking to take her place, so I'll actually just make her alpha. Though it has no real effect because I don't really kick anyone out, because I don't really have any reason to kick anyone out, and also like the food situation isn't bad, so I don't have to worry about who eats first. But it's just a title. She's ready to be like the problem solver. So Flurry is actually going to pop down to that berry bush while Oak is going to collect. And then she's going to move towards the water since she likes the idea of fishing. She's like, oh, I could use my claws for fishing. And Twiggy is actually going to notice Ivan from a distance. And they are probably going to become friends because they're part of the Poison Fang Club. And he's going to pop up here and be like, oh, I'll help you collect these acorns. And Twiggy's like, well, thanks, that's nice of you. And she's going to collect all those. And then Bark's just going to look at her latest child, a little daughter named Camilla. And Camilla's got the spiky body and the and she's got nibble fingers and the running leg, and she does have normal eyes, which is great. It is not thanks to the mutation menu though, so oh well. So in this turn at least we want Kukir actually can like kind of go past his father, and he sees a bush in the distance, and Kuro's very happy that his son is eager to help out the tribe. Rocco is going to continue doing her duty, patrolling and clearing. Beechwood is going to collect her berries and pick these bushes clean because she's just a beast when it comes to collecting. Bark's going to help keep the area illuminated, so she's going to move that way and out of the nest. And Kuro is going to pick some berries, and these two are going to find romance. Snowfall, who is a lot older actually. Rare kind of has a crush on this mature older man, and the mutation menu can be left the way it is for their child because I really need his perfect eyes to be passed. And I don't know, I think at worst they'll just have the big nose and not the poison fang, but I don't have to worry. Actually, I do have to worry about no paw, and I'm gonna try and pass the claw if I can. But hopefully, if push comes to shove, I hope that the running leg plus the nimble finger actually passes. So he's going to breed with her, and she's going to drop a nest right here, and then collect from the berry bush. And then Snowfall is actually going to sit on the shore so he can start making his move across, possibly when his child is born. And that's where we're going to end out the episode. We are going to end out the episode there because I need to stop recording this and, probably record some Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But, this episode is probably going to air like maybe next week. And by then the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle episode will have aired first, so it would have been weird for me to talk about it. I don't know. I'm trying to slap Sonic episodes in between Niche because I can record like 3 Niche episodes at once. But anyway, that'll end out this episode, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.